It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Friday, the 9th of May. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather stays somewhat unsettled through early next week with a chance of rain on a daily basis. But by the end of next week, the weather heats up and dries out. We'll be in the low 90s most likely a week from today. Hottest weather so far this year. But today, here's the deal. We have kind of a complex upper trough north and west of the state. And part of that will be hanging back and stay west of Alabama through early next week, and that'll keep us rather unsettled. We'll check the radar composite early this morning. Things are quiet here. We have some rain across parts of South Louisiana. Temperatures are mostly in the 50s and 60s for the northern half of the state. And we have low 70s down in South Alabama, 71 for Dothan. And where the sky is cleared over North Alabama, there's some dense fog. There is a dense fog advisory to start today for about the northern quarter of the state. That will be dissipating by mid-morning. And other than that, things are pretty quiet around the nation. We note a flash flood watch for parts of the northeast U.S. So today we have somewhat low-end marginal risk of severe storms around the Gulf Coast and up the Atlantic coast. In Alabama, this is a level 1 out of 5, low-end marginal risk over South Alabama, generally south of U.S. Highway 80. Tomorrow, got a marginal risk over parts of Florida and extreme South Georgia. And on day 3, which is Sunday, a marginal risk up north, parts of North Dakota and Montana. And down here, again, this is a low-level Level 1 out of 5 marginal risk for parts of South and West Alabama. And like yesterday, some of the storms could produce some hail, strong gusty winds. There's no chance of a tornado. Here's the rain for the next 7 days, valid through Friday morning of next week. And the bulk of this will be from today through Tuesday. After Tuesday, things look pretty dry next week for most of Alabama. Rain amounts in the 2 to 3 inch range. For the Tennessee Valley of North Alabama, rain amounts 1 to 2 inches. But a lot of questions about the weekend. So let's look at things here. The model output, model fans, the GFS 06Z run 4 o'clock today. And you can see how part of the upper trough lifts out toward the northeast and part of it hangs back to the west of Alabama. And today will be pretty similar to yesterday. The storm's probably not as strong where they form, but understand it will not rain everywhere. It's certainly not going to rain all day, but there will be some showers and storms around. So this is high-resolution modeling, valid this evening at 6 o'clock. And the high-res HER continues to suggest the better chance of rain this evening will be across the southern counties of the state, with only isolated showers for the northern parts. So Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston points north. Pretty good part of the day, and tonight should be dry. South Alabama looks relatively wet, and again, maybe a strong storm. But what about tomorrow? Ooh, so many events happening outdoors, and that doesn't look especially good. Let's go right to the high-res HER model. This is valid tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. And you can see the rain relatively widespread over the northern half of the state, and then we have scattered showers and storms across South Alabama. But again, we stress it will not rain all day. It will not be a total washout. But rain at times, yes. Highs tomorrow will be lower. Today will be in the low 80s in most spots, but tomorrow I could easily see North Alabama holding in the upper 60s all day because of clouds and periods of rain, low to mid 70s for South Alabama. This is Sunday, same thing. That trough continues west of the state, so Sunday will have periods of rain, highs in the 70s. Really no change on Monday. Occasional rain with 70s. Tuesday, the better chance of rain over the northern half of the state as a dry slot begins to move in. And then by Wednesday, we'll be mostly dry. Just a small chance of a shower Wednesday afternoon, and we start to warm up. Highs will be in the 80s. Thursday, that ridge begins to dominate. Bone-crushing subsidence, sinking air. So it should be a sunny day. We'll be up there close to 90, and this is a week from today, Friday, May the 16th, that 591 circle over the western Gulf. That's a strong upper high that's nosing in here, and that should bring the hottest weather so far this year, with low 90s a week from today, just sunny and hot. Let's go out 10 days. This is Sunday, May 18th. The ridge, of course, is dominant across the Gulf. And once again, we are Dry, very warm, highs upper 80s to near 90. Better chance of showers on top of the ridge north of here. Rain for Birmingham off the European ensemble. The mean right at 3 inches between now and the 24th of May. Temperatures coming off the NBM National Blend of Models. This is for Birmingham. Your number could vary. 81 today, but look at tomorrow, 68. That might be the last time we see highs in the 60s until October. Then 70s for Sunday and Monday, Tuesday, 80s by midweek. And look at Friday, a week from today, 92 hot ones. Summertime is getting close. Latest long-range guidance, May 16th through May 22nd. Ridge stays in place. Temperatures above average, if this verifies. So for a pretty good chunk of Alabama, it didn't rain a drop yesterday, but where the storms formed yesterday, they were pretty stout in spots. This is Ethelsville, Pickens County yesterday. And there's some hail falling, torrential rain, strong gusty winds. Had a few trees blown down by that over in the western part of Pickens County that came in from Lowndes County, Mississippi. But again, many spots had no rain at all. And the same thing in South Alabama. We had a cluster of storms that formed over Covington and Coffee counties up into Pike County. And this is some of the hail that was falling there over northern Coffee County yesterday. That's pretty rough right there. But again, you go 6, 7, 8 miles down the road, didn't rain a drop. And before you know it, we'll be in the season for the random scattered afternoon storms of summer. So these cows are trying to tell us, hey, check out the shelf cloud back here. Look at here. And, of course, after the showers, what do you get? More very vivid, colorful rainbows in the Alabama sky yesterday. Love a good rainbow. I like that guy's shirt right there. Hey, it's Christmas every day. I like it. Wearing a Grinch shirt in May. But just outstanding. And, of course, last night we had some fire in the sky. That was a drone shot from Perry County looking north into a thunderstorm over either a Bibb or a Tuscaloosa County. So today I am going to be in Blount County. A couple of schools there. I'll be at Southeastern Elementary at 8:30 and then Hayden Primary School at 10 o'clock for a couple of programs there. Again, no book signing tomorrow. Our next book event is a week from tomorrow at Tannehill State Park during Trade Days. And we'll post the details and the times early next week. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on TV this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great Friday, and God bless.